a road trip to the oldest town in Tennessee. Let's get it. Alright guys, I am by myself today. Andy is working, and I actually have our church band's playing at a church for like a youth event thing, so we are going to be playing tonight. So I'm actually on my way to our church, but I figured I would shoot a video of where our church is, or the town that our church is located, which so happens to be the oldest town in Tennessee. It's a very sleepy little town, except for rush hour, like 5 o'clock, and a lot of traffic goes through that time period. But during the day and in the evenings, it's pretty sleepy and quiet. But they do have a lot of events that goes on, especially coming up in October. They have the ghost walks through town and stuff like that. So if you're in the Tri-Cities area and in October you want to come down this way, check out the surrounding areas, and maybe visit this town, well, they've got some things going on there, and the ghost walk is just one of them. But this town is historically the oldest. It's a small town. I don't know the population. It's not huge. There's actually, I think there's more churches there than there is enough to have people in them. But yeah, I'll try to say throughout the whole video. I catch myself wanting to say it every time. Am I having crooked? I can't tell. So we are headed that way right now. I'm on I-81. I'm going southbound from Bristol. So you can get there a couple different ways. If you're coming from Bristol, you can go down Volunteer Parkway, 11, take you to Johnson City. Johnson City, then you can go from Johnson City down, follow 11 out until you get to Jonesborough, which is the town I'm headed to. Or you can go down I-81 south until you hit the intersection of Interstate 26. Take it, I don't know if it's, I think west, I guess technically it's southbound. It's going, but if you take it towards the left way, I think it's set. If you go underneath the bridge, come back around, and you're going towards Johnson City. Go to 26 towards Johnson City, not towards Kingsport. Then you will get off on the Boones Creek exit. Follow that out, or take a right off that exit. Follow that out until you come into town of Jonesborough. It is the, like I said, oldest town. It's quiet, pretty little place that I'm there at least twice a week, if not more. Here lately, it's been a lot more. So maybe if you come down that way, you may see me in my big orange bright truck driving to and from church. So that's where we're headed right now. And I'm going to give you some nice time-lapse video of me traveling there. It's a little bit rainy today, so if the wipers are on and it may get a little hard to see, I'm sorry. This year has been completely just rained out all year long, and it looks like it's not going to let up anytime soon. It was actually pouring earlier, and that's here's on my way to Jonesborough. So unfortunately, it looks like the interstate, there was a wreck this morning. I figured by now they would have had it cleared up. I'm guessing not. There was, as you can see, right when I was had to do a quick exit there. Tractor trailers were, you know, miles long on the side of the road. It looks like they were going to be there for a while. So I'm actually taking another way to get there. This is an alternate route to get to where I'm heading. So not the way I plan on going, but it's a way, I guess. Oh well. So it's raining. It's coming back again, like I said earlier. Maybe you'll get to see a little bit of a pretty drive. Not the route that, like I said, I wanted to take, but it's the route I'm going to have to take to get there. I'm hoping it just doesn't make me later to get to church, because I'm running on a tight schedule today. Had too much going on, way too much going on to do. So enjoy this scenic route to Jonesborough in a different way. So just hang on. Because I had to go this way to Jonesborough, actually what you just seen on the left, right where that truck pulled out in front of me, appreciate that, by the way. What you seen on the left side was actually our local area regional airport, Tri-Cities Regional, and that's where everybody pretty much has to fly in to out of to get anywhere around here, unless you want to go to Knoxville, Charlotte, Asheville. Really the only other three main places that you'll fly out of. Especially if you want to fly out of like two bigger locations, you're probably going to point out Knoxville or Charlotte. That's your really only two. Now Tri-Cities will take you to those other places. Tri-Cities will fly you to Charlotte, and then you can catch a flight to, you know, somewhere like a bigger airport there. But this is a really more of a smaller airport that will I don't have like jumbo jets and stuff flying in there, like 747s or anything. So I think the biggest that flies out is maybe a 7.3, I think. There's something coming in right now. I can see, but it don't look like no. Can't tell what that is. Something that's a prop of some sort. It looks like something's flying in. Looked old timey. I don't know why you'd be wanting to fly in this mess today. It's a mess, and because of that wreck, every trucker is on this road, bypassing the mess that they've got on the interstate. Fun stuff. So yeah, as I was saying, on the left there, you definitely got to see our regional airport. That if you are either flying to Tri-Cities or wanting to fly out of, that's where you'll go to. It's technically, I guess, is it Bluntford or Kingsborough? I can't remember what the address technically says on it. Maybe technically Bluntville. I think it would be technically Bluntville. Still, it's close enough to Johnson City and Kingsport, though. I mean, you're pretty much a hop, skip, and a jump, just either way. I mean, 5 minutes in any direction, you're in main Kingsport or Johnson City. But yeah, so that's what you just see on the left. So you got to see that. But I still got a little bit to go before I get into Jonesborough, and a little bit longer time lapse just for you. Alright guys, we are about there. We're getting ready to pull in, and I just wanted to give you a little update since we had a lot of time lapse of me traveling this road. It's a lot longer than I was actually anticipating to be. I figured I'd be at the church by now. As you can see, the earlier with the wreck on the interstate, this side got cleaned up, so it was just, things happen, I guess. So we're getting ready to pull in, but I just wanted to give you an update. We are actually getting ready to pull in to Jonesborough, so here you go. I will say, if you are traveling in Jonesborough and you get to this point where I'm at right now, make sure you do at most 4 or 5 miles over the speed limit, towards the speed limit itself. Cops do like to sit right here and nab people as they come into town. So just a heads up if you're traveling this way. Try to roll my window up there. I didn't realize that was still open. So we're coming into the Jonesborough now. This is, as you can see, 11. This is the same 11 that'll take you all the way back to Bristol if you take a left right here, or you can go to Greenville if you take a right and follow it out. That will take you all the way to Greenville. But this is the same 11 that will take you all the way back to Bristol if that's the way you want to drive back to Bristol. It's a little bit longer. Don't recommend taking that route, but you can go that way if you would like. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but if you look at the blue car in front of me, just to the right of that, right where the light pole is, or the big metal pole you see right there, is the sign saying "Welcome to Jonesborough." And off in the distance, you can actually see the courthouse, the clock tower of the courthouse there. I guess that's a clock tower. I don't pay attention to it much when I come to town, to be honest with you. It looks like a clock tower from here. It may not be a clock tower. It may just be a logo on it. I don't know. I've never paid attention to it much, to be honest with you. Because that definitely, if that's the clock tower, it's definitely not the right time, I don't think. Yeah, it is. It's about right. Yeah. That's a clock tower. It's almost 4 now, so yeah, makes sense. And sorry about the bumpiness. This is a very bumpy little road right here. Yep, it is a clock tower. I never really paid attention to it, to be honest with you. This is usually a pretty kind of busy place on the weekends. There's a lot of little shops right here on Main Street that people love to go and check out. There's a couple of good places to eat right here off of Main Street that I would recommend. Texas Burrito, I think is what this place is called, up here on the left, right by the courthouse. It's really good. I would definitely recommend it. Which, as you can see, it is a Saturday here in Jonesborough. Courthouse on the left right here. This is the old courthouse. There's actually the newer courthouse is where the prison is on to the right here. It's up on the main 11, basically, is where the jail and courthouse is. But this is the main street of Jonesborough. I'm surprised really I haven't done a video on this place yet, because I'm here all the time. But it is a very bumpy little ride through Main Street. Sorry about that. Like I said, bumpy as all get out. Of course, it knocked the camera off loose. Sorry about that camera issues there. And if you were coming down this way and you wanted to check out, I guess the train station is right here on the right, the Depot Railroad Museum. You can go here. I do know for a fact, and I don't know how I came across it, but there is a live stream on that Depot facing the road that I'm on right now. So you can catch it on one of YouTube's streams somewhere. I guess if you typed in Chucky Depot Railroad or something like that, it'd probably pop up in Jonesborough, Tennessee. It would probably pop up that. So yeah, that's pretty much Jonesborough. Very small, but it's a very pretty little town that if you wanted to come out here and visit, there's a lot of shops, a lot of cool little knick-knack areas and stuff. There's actually, I think, a Christmas shop that's open all year long right there in town. And when Christmas comes along, I might do a video because it's really pretty too. They decorate the whole town up and stuff. It's really pretty also. But that's Jonesborough in a nutshell, really. It's not much to it, but it's pretty. And of course, I'm not far from our church, which I'm getting ready to pull into here in a split second. So I thank you for joining my little trip to Jonesborough, Tennessee. It may not have been as long as videos we've had in the past, but I wanted to kind of showcase it off in case you're interested to come visit the oldest town in Tennessee. So we'll catch you hopefully next week. I'm not sure what the video we'll do on next week, but we'll have a video for you. And don't forget to support the channel by shopping at our merch store, teespring.com/stores/southern-DN'A. And like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we will catch you next time. Let's get it.